more Coral Island. Picking up where we left off with our place. We're in the middle of summer, getting all that kind of stuff going. We're pretty late in the game at this point. We've already finished the ocean. Yeah, so the category should be updated. You might have to refresh, but it should be fixed in the category. Um, but for those who haven't checked out Coral Island before, it is a slice life style game. So if you think like Stardew Valley, that kind of thing, it's along those lines. Pinky is happy as always. Okay, so we have Sam. Okay, Annual Festival is the 12th. So Sam is a gift. Yeah, no, it's a thing that like there's like a delay before Twitch actually. Oh, the forageable forecast. Right, we just got this thing and I haven't done it yet. I don't know which of these I should actually be caring about. I'm hoping anything I haven't gotten before will be like grayed out. I guess not. If it ever says Pinky's sad, you're gonna lose your mind. Yeah, no one wants Pinky to be sad. So what we're basically down to in the game is like I'm making friends with people. We are advancing our farm, and then we're dealing with like various bugs and all that, catching everything. So that's the reason I'm doing this. I'm hopping around to make sure there's no bugs that I've missed. I know there's one I'm missing for the summer. It's a butterfly. I've also found I can't fully trust the computer, but that's all fine. But that's still cool that we could do all that there. So we're definitely in the late game. Like as I said, we finished the ocean. We fully cleaned it. We finished the mine. We've done all the delves. We are working on dealing with like just getting money for our farm and advancing it. You can see our farm has expanded a great deal. I've got a bunch of different tree-based crops that I need to do. All right. So it's crotcha sauce I think I gotta worry about? Nope. Okay. So I do have a list of recipes my character has to get that we haven't done. I don't think any of these would be crotch sauce. Like the closest one would be like pad thai. That said, I'm gonna toss 2 bottles in there. We're gonna sell our hot peppers. Do we not have sound in this game? Oh yeah, I accidentally reset all of my audio devices, which means every game when I play it again for the first time in a channel in a long time, I've got to fix the audio device. Okay, good. It's not when I have to reboot to make it happen. Because I accidentally hit a button that reset all of Windows devices, what I've set their device for. I'm pretty upset about that. Because it just means a lot more work for me. Oh, our duck is almost max happiness. That's a nice button to avoid. Yeah. I didn't realize it was there, I just accidentally clicked that kind of thing. Alright. That's another large one. I believe that's one more large wool. And then we're just straight up done with all that. Because if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, so I need 5 and I've got 4. And all those we've already got, so we can go ahead and sell those animal products. And what is it trying to tell me? We are so close to advancing after C. I think we're still limited to C in this version, but we'll see. Alright, let's make sure there's no fish I have to worry about, because I didn't check that. At least I don't think I checked that. Because I know we were down to just like 1 or 2 more fish to deal with. But I can't remember. I think that may have been when it's sunny. that is missing a fish. Alright, so with that, so I need to get a gift for Sam. So I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to run over here, get some more hardwood. That's what things I need to be working on. We'll make a bouquet for Sam. Because I think the bouquet is just like a universal gift that there'll probably be one or two people who don't like, because that's usually how these games work. And I never repeat that like every single time. It's just kind of me talking out my thought process of why I'm prioritizing certain things. Cool, an our wolf spider. Let's check. There's no log up here. We're trying to get 200 hardwood. Because the 200 hardwood, I should be able to upgrade my house. That's the bottleneck we've got. And it's interesting seeing just these like random paths open up over time. Like there's a path down to those woods over there. We had the other part of the woods opened up. So I don't know like what all we actually will end up having open up ultimately. But it's kind of just like cool seeing like all the different routes through the town popping up. That'll be a note. I believe those don't fully work in the game yet. Because every time I've gotten a note, it's been the same note. Okay. Oh, cinematic. Blimey, roll Storge. So let's see. What a day, huh? Was just passing around, saw you out there. Oh, neat. You seem to be enjoying the rain. I like it myself. In a way, rain is the beginning of all life. After the rain, everything looks fresh and new. Whoa, whoa. My cow, wait. A few minutes later. Well, that was new. I never had a cow run away from the barn like that. She's probably confused. The rain can do that to animals. Where were we? Okay. Cool. Alright, I've got all that going on. So, I might need that shallot for one of the recipes. I don't really know. So let's save the shallot if I don't already have one stashed, just in case. Yeah, those aren't ready yet. Alright, how many flowers do I have? I don't believe that's even remotely enough. I'm at 4 flowers, I need 5. Because I'm trying to put together, there we go. Put together some flowers for Sam real fast. And it'll go from there. Still curious what I'm going to play tomorrow. Because tomorrow, like I said, is the last day I'm streaming before I head out for TwitchCon. So I'm in that weird, awkward spot where there's like almost like nothing new I can pop into where it's not an issue. Alright, errand, you want a dragon fruit. Cool. I don't think I'll have that for you, but you know. You can always hope for the moon. This is a great birthday gift, thanks. Distributors have returned to the island, but we're still not quite up to our previous standard. They did bring some fruit seeds, though. You'll find them useful for adding variety to your farm. Thankfully, it didn't storm, huh? So, tell me, Rual, as a farmer, how do you deal with this weather? I basically don't work very hard. Dude, the town's got this fresh vibe now. Rank D? More like delightful. It's much warmer here when it rains than it is in my caravan. Cool. Cool story. 10 out of 10. Would listen again. Alright, so I guess what we were going to do for now is we were going to, what do we have in my inventory? Do I have a bunch of this to break? Not really, I got a couple of geodes. I guess we can break those geodes real fast. But, we will pop back to the house, see, like, what sort of stuff we could, like, whether we should be going after any of the specific ores. Alright, another cinematic. Hi there, Rual Storge. It's a little quiet today. Hey, I've been doing some thinking. I'll level with you. An explorer came into my shop the other day and told me he knew where to find, Tavandium? Tavandium. You've never heard of it? Tavandium can be used to make magic items. One very specific magic item in particular. The Iron Eye Hammer. I know, it sounds far-fetched. Honestly, I find it hard to believe too. But, if the ore is real, the hammer may be really cool too. And this explorer said he could actually get me some. And you're gonna take him at his word? That's the fun part. I already have. He said he saw Tavandium in an underwater cave not far from here. He'll bring me some for... well, for more than I can care to spend. But hey, if it works... Anyways, Rual Storge, I've chewed your ear off plenty. More than I've talked to most people in this town. So, I thought you deserved to know. Wish me luck. Oh, you got scammed. The only thing that gives me hope is it did highlight the word. So maybe the game will show you mercy. But... you got scammed, man. Alright, so if I grab silver bars and some wood, we can upgrade the hoe. We'll just upgrade our tools. Like, that's the thing I need to be working on, is just going through all those various things and just upgrading them. Because once they're upgraded, they're upgraded. So I don't have to worry about it anymore at all. So let's try and figure that out. So silver bars and wood for that. I need a bunch of resin for that. And I need gold kelp for that. Probably have what I need for the auto collector, honestly. And that thing's not available yet. The auto powder, I'm still waiting on that. So I need gold essence, resin, and wool. Alright, so let's try and make that happen. And we are officially out of trash. I do not have gold essence at all, so let's fix that. Ooh, I'm out of glass. Well, it just so happens to be that the thing I used to make glass is scrap. Alright, so we can go here, quick stack those out of the way. We've got a bunch of that. We will sell the spider. I'll grab a stack of wood. Do I have the resin in any of the boxes? I do not. So we need silver bars, we need silver wood. I needed one of the essences. I don't remember which ones. So I just grab them all. They're inexpensive. I don't remember needing more from that. Was there any of the tools I need here? Those tools I don't need. Where did I put my... There you are. Our bucket. Okay. Let's go back to the lab and check... was it the lab? No, I don't think it was the lab, right? Yeah, so you all need that. One thing they are check is upgrade the quality of stuff. Okay, so that's still going. They're trying to upgrade our animal products. Basically, they're trying to go through like all the upgrade stuff, get that all knocked out. We'll almost have enough money that I could just buy the kelp and just ignore it, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. There we go. So I'll need gold bars for the next one and hardwood for upgrading the hoe farther. Even though I don't think I actually care or I'm going to meaningfully use the upgraded hoe. It's just one of those things that's like, okay, well, it's a thing I don't have that I might end up using. So why not? Yeah, so I need silver. I need all the ores. We need gold kelp as an immediate concern. I kind of wish there was an easy way to just... Like, there's a place I could go to get a variety of kelp. So instead of going, I'm going after this kelp, you can get a little bit of everything. I mean, the actual answer is we would just go and buy it, but... eh. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot over there. I wonder for the auto thing, like I said, like I think it's going to have a range to it to pick up the trash. So I'll be curious to see how that actually works out in practice. Pretty sure this will go up to silver soon. Our path down here. Yeah, but the good news is with all this, we should be able to find a decent amount pretty fast. I'm also curious, like, about getting a bunch of recipes. Like, it probably... So, my hope is what I can do is I can grow enough extra, like, flowers I can just make a ridiculous number of bouquets that I can just, like, do the lap around and just start handing them out to everyone. Because I don't want to sit there and, like, talk to everyone every day as my way of, leveling people up. That's fine, I'm not gonna worry about it. But, just make it so I have them on me and I just chuck them at people as we walk around until we start knocking that list down. I don't think that'd be too bad. But, that is gonna eat into my bottom line a lot. Alright, I need to check the thing for making the flour. As well as the, gourmet salt. Because I think that'll be my biggest holdup for finishing a bunch of stuff is the recipes. Just because I can't, like, I don't know what they are yet. I have to befriend people enough that I unlock them. And so the ones like the tomato soup are probably pretty easy to guess because they let you guess them if you want. And so my assumption is the tomato soup will be something like tomatoes. Maybe there'll be something like salt in it. Probably not. It might even just literally be putting tomatoes into a pot. Okay, so we need to go down this way, get back to the teleporter. Alright. Alright, so we got that. We got a bunch of sea grapes and all that. That's fine. We're making good progress there. Okay. You're still doing alright in food. Yeah, alright, so we want more flour. We want more, lots of things. So grab that. I feel like this is where we have our first thing that makes sense for me to, the windmill there makes the first thing to sense to have the automation set up to it. So I might try and do that, and the reason I'd say that is a lots of stuff I'd want to put in there that is going to be a problem. So that means because it goes from right to left... Actually, can I rotate it? Yes, not worry about that. I should have in here the automated thing for setting stuff down. There you are. Okay, it's bigger than I thought it was. That's fine. Because we'll move it down, and it's supposed to go from right to left, I believe. So I can grab you. And put you over there. So you... a chest that automatically pushes and or pulls items from machines placed to the right, to the right or the left, can hold up to 40 objects. Okay. Auto chest. You place an item that is automatically processed in an auto chest. Next, position the machines on either the right or the left side of the auto chest to connect them. The auto chest will automatically feed those items into the machine for processing. Once processed, the auto chest collects the finished goods from the machines. To make a conveyor belt, place 2 or more auto chests above or below each other. Items will flow seamlessly between the chests connecting the machines. That's still fine, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a bunch of the things that could be, handled with that. So all of this wheat, for example. Let's grab our sea salt. If I have any left, I do have an obnoxious amount left. And that'll be lovely. I should be able to grind up the sugarcane into sugar, frankly. So boom, 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 boom. So yes, that should be good. So my understanding is what this will do is it'll feed that stuff into the machine, and as the flour pops out, it'll feed it back. What's also curious about that is, in theory, I should be able to put a machine over on this side that also can run. They'll just pop back and forth. Okay, and upcoming birthday. We already got Sam today, so Emma's next. And Emma's on the 13th, so we got 5 more days to that. And these are about to be done, and my plan is once these are done, I'm going to pick up most of them. I'm not going to sell them, we're going to keep them just in case I want them later. But I'm now at a point where I really don't have use for more than, like, one of them. So that just gives me more room to move around. Grab the flour and put in this machine. Where did the rest of my... Make sure I didn't accidentally put the scrap into one of the boxes. Where did I put the scrap? Oh, I bet you I put the scrap in the auto chest. That's what happened. Because it looks similar, yeah. Because it looks kind of similar to the sea salt, so I just clicked on the things that looked kind of like that and just went through real fast. That's fine. All right. Okay, so gained some relationship with Sam. Made about $7,000. Not a bad day. Okay. How is your total happiness? Can I see it? No, I can't. I was curious if I could see like how many hearts I'm up to. I know I can check my UI for it. All right, Dita. I'm sharing some food I cooked today. Eat it while it's still hot. Cool. Is this one of the things I happen to need for an offering? Please tell me it is. Yes! She gave me vegan tacos, which is one of the things I need for the offering. That's a recipe I don't even have to cook. You're the best. Okay. There's resin. Alright. So, I don't know if this is working or not. It doesn't seem like it. Are you working? You don't appear to be working. I'll leave it alone for right now. We can worry about that later. Let's see if any of these trees matter down here. Because we got a bunch of trees we planted that I don't really know when they're due and what. I know we got a bunch of seeds planted, some of those things. Oh. It is an extremely powerful Arco mech that raided my colony. It was insanely powerful. I keep reloading after I figured out a way to beat him. A super mega ultra depth laser vaporized my colony. Stayed just outside of range. Will to death. Like a boss battle is scary. Yeah, no, that's things can get kind of silly. Well, that's not what I need to be looking at. I'm checking is I should have a bunch of seeds stashed in some of these. Just like grab whatever seeds I already have and shove them into some of these existing machines. For these ones on the edge, I'm just planting them manually because there's just like 2-3 spots. I want to spend the time like shoving the thing in the machine. Right, you're all fine there. Okay, so that one definitely doesn't have spare seeds. That one does definitely have spare seeds. You might. No, you don't. You've got an empty spot, so you definitely don't. You might. You might. I wish there was an easy way to identify which ones have spare seeds and which ones don't. Alright, that's fine. So I need more seeds from the looks of it. Alright, grab that just for, what I'm messing with. We'll keep that in my inventory as well. Sell all of this. With the flowers, because these aren't worth a super large amount of money each, I'm actually going to keep those as flowers for right now. And I could turn those into bouquets or, you know, sell them if I need to later. All right. Okay, the chicken has almost achieved maximum. I want to pet the peacock. Chicken's at almost max happiness. I do wonder, like, we can get, like, truffles or whatever from the pigs. I do wonder when we'll see that, and if, like, the auto collector will just work on that thing, or if it's those ones that they go outside and do it. Okay, so none of these have offerings, anything with them. That we haven't already done, I mean. Well, that's interesting. Still processing a large salted egg. Okay, so we've got all that. We've got those, so we need to offer the tacos. Let's do that now before we accidentally sell the tacos. So vegan tacos are off the list. We've gotten them. Dean was kind enough to just be like, have the thing. So that is awesome. I do wonder if you can finish that and get the Savannah access already. Okay. So I don't have anyone's birthdays today, but I can make a whole heckin' lot of flowers. So I just want to convert these as flowers right now. Probably. There we go. So we got a giant mountain of flowers. So I don't know if I need to move some of these things for them to work or what the deal is. Like, the bees, I think, need to be around flowers. So let's grab the beehive, because it's done nothing this whole time. Let's put it there and just see what happens. I still think it's too far away from anything. So I am going to check to make sure there's no anything I need to catch, because I believe there'll be... Yes, I have no bugs over there to catch. Okay, so I do have one of the bugs I'm missing up there in the forest, so we'll go after that. Let's double check to see if it even shows in the list. See, that's the interesting thing. It doesn't list it here. So I'm learning I can't trust that. Because, like, none of these say... I mean, this one says I'm missing it. The beach says I'm missing it, but there's not one at the beach yet. We'll probably have one show up later. I'm also curious if this will tell me there's any of these that I haven't gotten before. Alright, we got all you. I'm checking to see if, like, the normal weather we've got everything. I think we're done with the fish outside of maybe windy days. We could double check that. I'm just being super paranoid about all this stuff. Okay, so we got up here, we got one butterfly I'm missing on the area where we get the hardwood, on the top path. So you're going to do that. I got a bunch of flowers to give to a bunch of people. That's not it. That's not the right spot. I've observed you diving in and out these days, and everything goes better. I assume you're behind the roots disappearance too, aside from the fishes and everything, so well done. Oh, this is nice. Thanks for sharing it with me. Yay. So not you. Alright, there's the butterfly just off the screen to the left. Please turn around and come back. Please turn around and come back. Don't. Got it, finally. The last, like, 8 attempts I've made in that stupid thing, it got away from me. Cool, it's just a donate, not an offering. I mean, I'd actually want it to be an offering so I get the both and it's done. But as hard as that thing was to catch, I'm glad it's done. I failed to catch it many times. Alright, so we've got the flowers done. Like I said, I am just kind of running around and people that I know I haven't maxed... Because, like, right now, let's actually check. I believe the only person I've maxed out my friendship with... Yeah, I've only maxed out Lily. No one else is maxed out. So everyone else... A-okay for just chucking flowers at them. Let's buy ourselves some friends. Alright. Ooh, I don't know if the kids will like this. Let's see. D rank, huh? About time the town showed some improvement. We've been lagging too far for too long. All the weapons are in the guild, not here. Thanks, Rual Storge. You're so kind. Now, what's this? Something for me? Much appreciated, Rual Storge. The island is entering a new era just with this success, Rual Storge. We learn much more than we know about our history. Alright, so, little girl, do you like flowers? Thank you, distinguished Rual Storge. Wow, the museum's so huge now. This is fancy. Thanks, distinguished Rual Storge. No, Roots, the fishies are much happier now. I don't expect you two to like this, but we're gonna find out, aren't we? Our base is taken by weird people. And they smell like oil. I don't like them. Yeah, thank you. I mean, Archery apparently likes it. Someone took our base. Now I have to find another place now. Oh, I think they're talking about, like, my farm? Is this for me? It's not even my birthday, thanks! I like that you're so precious and you all like the flowers. I was expecting, like, the little boys to be like, what the heck am I supposed to do with these? They smell funny. And we got a cinematic. I'm running out of ideas. I write and I write and I write and nothing. You don't mind me walking in here barefoot, right? This is that kind of a town, right? Oh, hey! Welcome to the library, Rual Storge. Anything I can help you with? No, there's like no books on your shelf. Let's say what to chat, but I can come back later if you're busy. Also, I need a book on fishing. Oh no, not busy at all. I'm just writing next season's Starlit Digest. It's so dull. Don't get me. I love this job. I love taking care of the town's legacy and its only journalistic outlet. And you know, Rual Storge, as an editor of this Starlit Digest, I don't blame it for being dull. I mean, people like comfortable news, right? But it just doesn't seem fulfilling anymore. I could light something on fire. That'd give you something to write about. Maybe we could just go to the bar and tip over a couple of tables. I mean, when you're a little town, that's kind of big news. Here. Before I took on this job, I used to dream that one day I'd investigate captivating mysteries, uncover new evidence, get people talking about controversies, be the story of the week. But then, after finding out what public opinion can do to you, I took a step back. I kind of stood still ever since. I'm too scared to do it, Rual Storge. I'm not brave. Tomb's half asleep being like, yeah, no. It's just that. What if I write something I really care about and people hate it? What then? So our choices are, so what if people hate it? What matters is that you're satisfied with what you publish. Start there. This is your life, Millie. Don't let anyone scare you away from following your dream. I mean, both of those are actually good. Like, this is saying, like, work, like, do what you want for yourself. But this is kind of also saying, do what you want, do it for yourself. These are basically the same answer in different words. This is your life, Millie. Thank you, Rual Storge. Deep down, I know our interests and talents are what make us each unique. There must be something about this island that caught Millie's investigative eye. Yeah, actually, speaking of mysteries, I read something about a blue flower last week. Let me find it. Yada yada yada. Ah, look! Considered by the many of the most captivating flower of all time, the Cupid blossom, which comes only in shades of blue, is solitary. Particularly famous for its fragrance, it is rumored to be the only in cool evenings. Since reports of sightings are extremely rare, scientists have yet to determine what causes their mysterious sudden blooms. An ancient eyewitness account is one of the only two sightings ever recorded in detail. It is important to note that there are no known photographs. In an interview, one contemporary witness stated that the Cupid blossom will crumble to dust if it is picked. Interesting. How old is the book? Really old. I know what you're thinking. This book is published almost 60 years ago. You're right. It may not be the most reliable account. So, it's time for a follow-up report. A controversial article about a so-called mysterious flower. Well, Storge, don't you see? This is going to be our debut. Yeah, basically that there's this legendary blue flower, which means in the game world, it's got to totally actually be a thing. Oops, I forgot for a minute there. Rostart, you can find that fishing book yourself, can't you? Yeah, I mean, there's like 10 books. If it's here, I'll find it. Don't worry about it, Millie. I got section A and then like 4 books in section B. We're good. Oh my goodness, have you seen the new clothing collections around town? And those decor pieces? I'm going shopping spree. I hope this wasn't too much trouble. I accept. Thank you. What you accept? It doesn't need to be a whole big thing. Wait, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't need those. Yeah, so I can't actually see what our rank is. I thought it was up there. Okay, so it's saying it's C. That's fine. For a moment, it looked like that symbol below it was an A. I was like, wait a second, we don't have an A. That's not how that works. You can't be an A and a C at the same time. I was wondering if it was a thing that like they artificially limited what it was just until, you know, there's more updates out. Oh, anyone in here I can give stuff to? Good news, Rual Storge. Funlop has raised our town rank from E to D. Now, if we keep making these kinds of projects, we'll reach C in no time. Take a look around. I believe the local business have new items, seized decor, clothing, stuff like that. I owe you one, thanks. Antonio's new boutique is like the place to be right now. I did a mini haul yesterday, and the vibes totally on point. Thank you so much. The store's got some new seeds in stock. Have you taken a look yet? I'm sure it would, I sure would if I were in your shoes. That's just it, Sam. I'm not wearing shoes. Have a flower. This is great, thanks. I think honestly they show like they go out of the way to have a quest at the beginning where you make a flower boutique and you give it to someone. I think the idea is it's a universal gift. I'm still guessing. Spectacular. What a beautiful arrangement. Thank you, my love. The latest clothing drops in towns are absolutely to die for. Every piece is a statement. I'm thinking it'll be the guy who has allergies will be the one. Hey man. Look. I don't know if you're like protesting your job or something, but like I'm in your spot? Dude, you're standing on a table. What the heck? I'm talking to Peanut. You wonder if Peanut and Taco get along. The town better be rejecting offers from oil drills around here. That spill took so much from us who lived from the ocean. Frankie has the same name as his dad. Uh, why do you think that is? So that's not actually like a normal Townsend. We're making great progress in the town thing. D rank isn't bad. I've gotten D's in my grades before, and look how well I'm doing now. Nothing to be ashamed of. Thank you for the gift. He's like, D is a passing grade. I mean, you're not wrong. Now, granted, it kind of depends also what you're doing. I still find it amusing that, like, the staff there don't count as people. We hit rank C. Pretty cool, huh? Things are looking up for Scarlet Town. D is for diploma. Thank you for this. Just had a small breakfast before my doctor's appointment at noon. Okay, we have already burned through all of our flowers. But I have enough for one more bouquet thanks to the flowers I found laying around. Sweet, our very own fly. And a brown trout. I remember I had to go through some effort to catch that. Whose house did I just even walk into? You should get one of these. Who couldn't use some luck? So people are starting to become enough friends that I can just kind of like walk into their houses when they're not here and, you know, just check it out. Ah, flower bouquet, my favorite, thank you. Oh, you actually are like huge on flowers? We're holding judgment on recent events regarding pufferfish. I feel this is outside our scope of guarding the town against monsters. These are more political threats. Yeah, so I think the guy with the red hair there is the one we got to worry about. Yeah, so most hearts, moving everyone on up. We're gonna have a bunch of people today who are gonna be like, I like you a little bit more. I do appreciate that I actually don't have to worry about like popping the trash cans near people. They don't seem to care at all. So I made large duck mayonnaise. I made a large salted egg. Cool. Oh, can I pickle a fish? You cannot pickle a fish. Oh, I'm probably too late to drop by. I got distracted by doing all the flower things. Probably too late to go to lab, right? Those other things. Yeah, it's too late. It's whatever. What time does the general store close? It's probably also 5, because I probably also missed that. Your favorite neighbor. Heck yeah, I'm your favorite neighbor. Don't you forget it. I'm where the food comes from. So what I am curious is, so Kira said that that was her favorite. So Kira actually genuinely loves bouquets. I'm seeing we know what anyone else loves right now. Yeah, those which I don't have handy. Ah, so Nina and Kira will become the priorities for bouquets when I have limited numbers. Since they love it, it'd be best to use it there where I get the most mileage. Oh my god, I forgot how many ridiculous... Oh! Alright, I can work with that. Alright, that definitely will work out for me, is that I can go to Fish Nips. So, I still don't know how to pronounce her name. It's like Chame or whatever it is. Hey, 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 you're not allowed to close. I'm reviewing the contract with the municipality. Ensuring every aspect of the museum expansion is legally accounted for. A present, thanks. I've already talked to you and gifted you stuff. Same with you. Thanks a ton, my friend. So, we're a C now. Cool, cool. I've noticed some fresh stuff in the stores. Alright, where are more people to give stuff to? Yeah, so I want to go out of my way to give you pizza, since you love pizza. Honestly, I'm surprised Pufferfish moved in, but I'm not. Life is unfair sometimes. Thank you, my dear. That's very kind. Don't go anywhere. I know you want the pizza. Pizza, yes! I'm starving after my workout. This'll hit the spot. Pufferfish, huh? I had too much thought about them. I do envy their sponsorship for other sports teams, though. We could use that for ourselves. You're very kind, thank you. Ling and I can confirm the absence of roofs around the island. This is a result of your persistence, Rual Storge. Thank you. Oh my, very generous of you. Thank you. Winter seeds at last this is a game changer. I've been waiting to diversify my garden for colder months. I got Kenny over here. How did you know I like this? Thanks. With their town rank going up, the ranch has got got itself more animals. I hear Surya at the lab's got fancy new automation stuff. Have you got any of them? I'm honestly not finding that many people who are legitimately like, I don't like this. Like, I haven't seen a single person's like, I hate this. This is awful. Why would you give this to me? Alright, so we already gave gifts to you. Alright. So yeah, so I should have actually tried to get by the lab and all that today and just completely failed because I got distracted by giving flowers to everyone. So we got 2 giant cheese wheels. And I'm aging cheese here. And all machines are doing the thing where they get stuck. Yeah, so we're all good with all that. Alright, well... What are we missing in our journal? Let's check our journal. Where should I be focusing my efforts? I still don't think I have a dragon fruit handy. Okay, so produce, I'm missing a handful of things, which is probably just me not having grown it yet. So this is probably a large quail egg. I don't know what that is at all. I think that's llama fur or something like that, and that'll be big llama fur. I don't know what those two are. The artisan goods, we are missing... There's a different type of cheese here we're missing. 2 different types of cheese here. Oh, and that'll be a big mayonnaise. So I need to, let's see. Is there this relationships thing optional or required for progress? It's optional. Like sometimes, okay, I should rephrase that. I believe it's optional. It's entirely possible that you cannot get all the recipes until you do, like until you go through that. So I've got 3 bugs I'm still missing, 3 sea creatures I'm still missing. Yeah, so usually, like, sometimes you'll need to become friends with people to get recipes and all that kind of stuff, but it is one of those things that you don't have to go through and give people gifts. As you play the game, there are events that happen in town that when you do those events in town, just everyone likes you a little bit more. When you advance the town, everyone likes you a little bit more as well. So you don't have to be as active about it if you don't want to. Yeah, I don't know what those scavengeables are. We've met more and more people. I don't know who those people are. How are we doing on our ores? Or one of the places I should go to for ore? Silver is probably in the worst place. Let's go to the silver mine and see if I can't get a little bit of that. But typically the relationships in these games is one of the primary things you do in them. that you make friends, you do all that kind of stuff. They have all the cinematics, you get to know their personalities and all that. That's honestly one of the things that separates a lot of the slice of life games that are kind of just okay versus like really good. Is the ones that are really good, you end up, you know, the characters feel meaningful and interesting to get to know versus some of the other ones where it's just they don't do a good job on getting you to like them as characters or whatever. I'd actually say in that regard, that's actually one place I would say Coral Island isn't the strongest for me so far. It's not like Stardew Valley where when I played, I found the characters for the most part very interesting and you wanted to get to know them better. Bronzor. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I don't know, be here. Like that's it's a thing you can ignore in the game, but you're ignoring like kind of one of the major parts of these styles of games. Because usually what'll happen is different characters have different backgrounds, like just like the base character will be like, "Oh, I'm the gamer person." Like they have like Abigail, who's like gamer girl kind of character. But then as you get to know her a little bit more, you kind of figure out that her dad's overbearing and all that kind of stuff, and so she's just kind of getting to that age where she's like ready to go on her own, but she's kind of not getting the freedom she needs to do that, and it ends up being kind of a frustration point for her. You have like Shane in Stardew, who he's dealing with some pretty serious depression, and you can kind of like that. So give him a whole bunch of like personality and backstories and all that, and you'll usually have some characters like more just kind of not a whole lot going on for them. They're pretty bland characters. They tend not to be too extreme on what they give the characters personality-wise in most of the games, because they kind of do want to let you impress on them what you think they are. I honestly don't like that as much. That's one of the things I did like about the game Potion Permit, is like some of the characters you could date. There was like a pirate, or like there's both a female and a male pirate. And like the male pirate was actually a guy who he was the mail carrier by day and pirate by night. He was like he had multiple personalities. So I found him to be a fascinating character. Versus, like I said, some of the games will have like the person who works at the diner. What's their personality? They're kind of into like spiritual stuff. What else? That's pretty much their personality. You're like, oh, okay. I much rather have a character who like you play through, you become close to them, you start to like hear back to like they start being more vulnerable with you, so maybe they deal with a confidence issue, maybe they've got this like frustration, or maybe they have some struggle you're unaware of. That I find that to be way more interesting than just this is the bartender, this is the dancer, this is the adventurer, this is that, this is the gamer, like whatever, like that kind of thing. That ends up being pretty dry. And it's fine to have a character that fits in there, where it's just like, this is the fairly generic character. Cool, so Kira, Mark, Nina, Noah, Walter, all like us a little bit more. Pinky looks happy today. People like playing a game like No Man's Sky, but like never leaving the starting planet and just base building on the started planet. You could do that. And I'm just reloading real fast because the machines are broken. You could do that, but like you missed like major parts of the game. Or to be like playing Starfield and never doing a side quest, or you know, Skyrim or Fallout or any of them, like just never doing a like side quest. Like yeah, you can play the game and you can complete the game, but it wouldn't be particularly satisfactory. Like the game would feel very underwhelming without it. I wonder if that's the savannah out there where I keep seeing those insects I can't reach. I keep thinking there was one more bug I hadn't caught, and I'm being very paranoid about it. I'm curious to some of these, if they are the thing I've not collected before, but they don't show up as such. And I know I'm checking this like every day. I'm being super paranoid about it. I do imagine I'm probably missing one or two during the fall. It's actually probably all the missing fish is during the fall. Because I think I got that machine during the winter. We'll see. Alright, let's drop the produce off. Let's see. Make sure there's none of these that are offering. I don't think any of them will be. So I do think we're gonna go here real fast. We're gonna go to crafting. No, it won't even let me do it because my inventory is full. We got a bunch of stuff on the trees to deal with. So craft a bunch of the flowers. Now let's see if this makes kimchi. Can't actually see what it's making. Wonder if I can put in a different quality if it'll still work. Okay, it does. Cool. Alright. Can't remember which one of these we need. There we go. Alright, we can sell the rest of this. I do need to get more seeds to fill in the gaps here. I might focus on a bunch of those seeds being for, stuff we can get through relatively quick. So grab the wood. Alright. And we'll see if any of these trees gave me anything we care about. Alright, any of these need to be offered? Or do we already have them all? That's fine. Ooh. I believe black truffle is one of the things I needed to offer, so that's one thing off our list. Nice. Get out of the way, quail. Alright, let me just wait. Step outside. Ring the bell. Wait till I can get out and then I'll go. Because the quail actually got mad at me because I just kept petting it endlessly. It's like, leave me alone. Yes, this thing doesn't seem to be working. Which it could just be I don't understand what I'm doing with it, which most likely. Maybe scooch it back. I mean, worst case, it could just be a box sitting next to this. It's fine. Alright, so we can go here. Peaches and mangoes I don't need to do anything with. Honestly, I could just sell that. The tiny piece of wool I don't need. I'll sell a single unit of flour. Putting a flour in one of these. Just put the flour in that box. Alright, so we've got all that. We can get rid of the truffle for a moment. Town ranking is getting real close to B. Like I said, I don't know if you can actually get to B right now, but we're going to find out. Let's drop off the truffle before I accidentally use it for something. Yeah, so large quail egg we should be in business for. The Gesha coffee bean and the llama I don't know about. Let's actually take a stop by the ranch. Let's hit town. We'll check the lab. Hey, Bortus, how's it going? We'll check town real fast. We'll throw... Okay. Hello there. What a pleasant surprise to see you here. I mean, it's a microscopic town. Ah, this fountain? This fountain has been here much, much longer than I have. It's a crucial part of the island. Or, more precisely, the history of this town. This fountain symbolizes revolution. This island was colonized by a group of greedy people hundreds of years ago. Pirates and their criminals would come and go. Yeah. Eventually, the locals revolted and they got their land back. It took them a long time to bring the island back to life, though. At the time, the island was dead. For some reason, the creeks went dry and there were no fish in the ocean. Odd things like that. You can still find remnants of that time. Artifacts are buried in different places on the island. Some are in the cavern, some are buried in the ocean. Those artifacts are part of the history. Each one has a story to tell. That's why I'm here on Coral Island. I'm looking for artifacts too. I hope I'm not boring you. Awesome. I think we'll be good friends in no time. Come and join me at the tavern sometime. Some of my friends like to hang out there too. Fish and Sips is the tavern. They changed the name a while ago, I think. Some of the locals still call it the tavern. I promise I won't talk too much about artifacts. It's wonderful to see the museum the way it is now, dear. Thank you, dear. That's very considerate of you. Oh, this is so nice of you. I promise I'll put to good use. The fire gate opened? Oh my, that sounds dangerous. Alright, so I don't even remember what we're dealing with over here because I'm running down talking to everyone. Alright, so process fossils because I apparently found some of those. I don't think either of those are new. Develop equipment. I need 5 batteries. So I need to go grab 5 batteries, and I'll be able to do that. Upgrade produce. I don't have what I need for any of that. You won't believe the awesome stuff we're cooking up in the lab now. Chest automation is the bomb. And guess what? If you can line up 3, they connect to the super cool whirlwind thingamajig. Oh, conveyor belt. That's the word. You have to check it out. You're very kind, thank you. Good job completing the museum's ocean section. Now everyone can learn about what's deep down. You're a hard worker, aren't you? Thank you for this. Alright. So I need to come back with some batteries for the lab. So I can get the next thing going. Achieve upgraded tools. I now have a silver quality hoe. Upgrade tools. So we bring 3 gold bars. Or 5 silver bars. So 3 gold or 5 silver, either will work. Then we can upgrade that. The museum is all smaller than the outside. Yeah, to be fair, it actually was a smaller museum. They didn't change the outside look, but the inside changes. It's good stuff. Kept coming home to the cavern, isn't it, Rual? Keep those new materials coming. I'll make you better tools than ever. Thank you. You're very generous. I was actually expecting to find Raphael here. Alright. So I need either gold bars, silver bars, and batteries. But first, people. You thought I'd like this? Haha, no, I'm kidding. It's perfect. I know Sam's has some fruit trees in stock now. Maybe it'd be cute to plant some around the inn. But then, who's gonna take care of them? I doubt Alice would want that job. Have you seen the new clothing items? They're really nice. It's at my cousin's store. You should check it out. I appreciate it, thanks. That museum is something else, isn't it? A lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. This is delish. It's a bouquet of flowers. I'm not even sure they're edible. I would actually discourage you from eating the flowers. There are definitely edible flowers that could taste good. I don't think this is among them. So there's the gold bars. That's one of the things we can use. And there's the batteries. Let's pop back over to the lab and deal with that. Cool, so we're missing resin for that one, and wool. And then we get all those. They've already given all that stuff, so we're almost done with all the upgrades we can get from the lab out of the, like, straight-up stuff. And then we're just going to keep upgrading our various tools. Like I said, for half the tools, I actually don't really care about the upgrades. But it's one of those things, I've got the material, we're at that point, upgrade everything, make it all better. Why not? There isn't really a reason. So upgrade tools. Better hoe. Well, let's run down here and buy more seeds. To fill in the gap we've made. I don't think it's open. I think Wednesday. It's not open, is it? So here's a weird question. So I've got the online store now. I wonder if I can still order seeds on the online store in the game. Taco is busy and cannot talk right now. I know. Taco is living the best life. Oh, I didn't check. The mammoth bones, those are... Yeah, we've already done those. I was pretty sure. Um, yeah, the auto trash collector. So Emma has the birthday on the 13th, so we still got 3 days for that. Okay, so sell those. Go ahead and just chuck those in there as well while I'm at it. The auto collector we want to dump in the ocean. Let's find the first place that we actually see trash. And just see what happens with it. Because I don't know exactly how those things are gonna work. Okay. So it collects trash in a large grid. So probably want to do with that is just over time we can get a bunch of those and deal with it. It's fine. I wonder if it's one of those things that would make sense for me to actually take that, like when you go to do those other areas, like grab like 3 or 4 of them, plop them down, pick them all up, and do that like back half of the area. Probably not. Okay, so we can't buy. Oh, we're gonna check to see if we can buy the seeds online. Pickled red cabbage. Ooh, that's an artisan good. That probably goes in the like where it's saying I need to pickle something. It specifically said pickles, but I was like, oh, it's probably anything pickled. So I'm wondering if I can buy these today. So I want something that grows. Let's keep it cheap and keep it fast growing for flowers. Because what I want to do is just keep getting a bunch of flowers for dealing with making friends with people. I don't have a dragon fruit stashed in here, do I? Pretty sure I don't. I do actually have a dragon fruit. Do I still have the quest for it, or did I wait too long? That's for Suki. Alright, let's grab the seeds we got out here. Because the good news, it seems like every other time we give something, we're gaining a heart. So it shouldn't take us too long to just... Okay, because every person we max out their hearts, that's one person I ever had to put the effort into again. Alright, yeah, so we didn't even finish that. Online shop. Oh, that's fertilizer. So we could do 12 days. We can also do more pineapple. That's fine. Yeah, so one downside I would say about this screen that I'm not happy about is when you go to the actual store, I can hold right mouse button to buy a lot. This screen I can't seem to hold the button, so that's a negative in my book, that they did really well with the other screen, but for some reason this screen they just didn't give it that same functionality. It's not the end of the world or anything. But it's a pretty big bummer that that quality of life is missing there. Or rather, it's just a big bummer that when it comes to quality of life, it's kind of hard to like buy bulk rapidly. I've also noticed I haven't seen any type of like thing to kind of like automatically do the seeds. So far as like taking stuff you already have and making seeds for it. All right, so now I'm looking for Suki. There's Alice, there's Suki. The Suki is up along there. Alright. Because she wants a dragon fruit and I have to get it to her today. I'd also just have missed on the opportunity. Which this works out because I'll intercept her over here. In the right place? No, I'm not in the right place. She's way down here. Well, that's not what you want. That's okay, could fast travel. Pop over here, drop off the, Yes, I'm only missing butter, which I just have to toss into that same thing. It'll be good with butter, and that'll be another one done. Okay. Yeah, you're on this path. Thank you. So, you found all the dinosaur bones in the museum? I wonder how you find all these bones. Or how did they figure out where each one belongs? I wish I could dig up my own dinosaur someday. Have pizza. Is this for me? It's not even my birthday, thanks. Great, thank you. I forgot how beautiful the beach is ever since the roots started appearing. But now I can see it all too well. Thank you, distinguished Rual Storge. Mealy told me the giant bones at the museum are from real dinosaurs. But how can they tell if they're dinosaur bones? I want to know. The strange man giving pizza to children. Yup. Look, man, I just want friendship. And the only way I know to become friends is to throw things that people want at them until they like me. Hey! That was beautiful. Do you think you can teach me? Yeah, of course. Take a seat. Let's play. Oh, they can actually give me an animation with a guitar? You just carry an extra guitar on your person? What? Okay. Whoa. Easy on the strum there. Try not to do it too hard. I gotta say, you're not bad for a new player. I'm impressed. Wanna do it again? Farmer, we got goats and quail now. If you got enough room on your farm, check them out. They're a hoot to have around. Whoa! You really went all out in this whole gift thing. I don't know what to say. Alright, so apparently Jack is Team Pizza. I have been warned that I believe it was Alice and Suki don't like pizza. There's a whole thing where I think it's like Valentina is writing about her aunts that are twins, and that's what comes out of that. And like, she's like, adults are weird. I'm like, yeah, if that's their stance on pizza, adults are weird. Pizza, yes, I'm starving after my workout. This hit the spot. Totally awesome to see the marine life rebound like this. Cleaner ocean, more fish, better quality. We gotta keep this up, people. Honestly, I'd rather be lifting weights or jogging, but yoga's cool too. Alright, is there more people I can throw stuff at? Hey, you seem like a pizza guy. Now, what's this? Something for me? Much appreciated, Rual Storge. Alright. So, everyone likes us just a little bit more. Yeah, some of them are getting pretty close to being maxed out. I should probably start focusing on the ones on the bottom. So Raj, Jim, Eleanor, Antonio, these ones down here. Because some of the social events, when you do them, they just people who attend with you will end up liking you more, kind of thing. Like when you help plant the trees, everyone kind of likes you a little bit more because you know you're helping the community, whatever. Wait, do I know who that is? Oh, I don't have the hoe to dig that out. Ah, it's you. That's fine. I was curious, like, some of these places, like, in these different games, there'll be different things, like time of day, season, what your friendship's at. There'll be all these things that'll decide, you know, like, what is required for cinematic to trigger, that kind of nonsense. So it'd be tricky sometimes. Like, that path is all overgrown before. Yeah, don't worry about them. We can give more gifts to people tomorrow. Actually, a lot of people we probably have maxed out what we can do with the gifts. So we got fermented cheese wheel. So we can sell that. Sell the trout. This ganache recipe is the bomb. Give it a try and tell me what you think. Ganache, I do not believe is one of the things I need to do. It is not, so thanks, but no thanks. And I believe I saved a goat cheese wheel here, because that's one of the things I need. Is I have to age some goat cheese. A whole cheese wheel, not just a single unit of goat cheese. And we can drop off the gold bars. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty okay with all that. I got a bunch of this. We don't need all of this on our person. I believe I need more silver essence. We also need to process more silver bars. I'm really thankful that the I didn't actually need very specifically pickles, because if I had needed that, I would have had to wait potentially for like the full year round. It was just I needed any pickled vegetable. All right, we've got all that. Let's try talking to the goddess. We haven't done that part. Let's see. Yeah, there's that part can be so annoying. Miss so many events in these games that have to happen the last day of autumn or something like that. So they're usually not that specific. Usually it's, you know, this season or whatever. You can't summon the goddess right now. Well, I mean, look, I get it. The goddess just doesn't want to be around me. You don't have to spare my feelings. All right, so we'll need to put milk in there to make butter. Sell that one lone lily. And we can pop over here. Drop that off. I don't feel I need to like run around and like knock out a couple like last minute in the mine. We're not maximizing our day now or anything. So we got some merit points. Shame likes us a little bit more. We got $58,000. It was payday. All right. And not gonna worry about doing like a full day right now. Because it's gonna be about that time to stream. Yeah, saying the Animal Festival's tomorrow. Just a quick look to see if we'd end up getting, yes, those trees are gonna be going. Yeah, so what should happen today, like in the next couple of days in game, is we should get the last of the tree fruit, I believe. To knock that all out. I'm also curious how all this is going. I'm assuming gourmet salt I need for certain fancy recipes. I have to put one of those in to make large mayo. Go away, sheep. It's so annoying that you just stand on that thing. Yeah. Okay, so I was just checking to see if, like, when we play this next in-game day, like, how much progress I'll be able to make. I'll be able to make some stuff get done. But that said, it is getting to that point during the stream that if I play another day, I'm going much longer. And I'm not looking to do that tonight. So, with all that said, I'm going to stop where I'm recording this for YouTube later. So, for those who are seeing this on YouTube in the near future, thank you so much for tuning in, liking, subscribing, and all that kind of good stuff. And I do hope to see you again in the future.